Welcome back, everyone, to the fifth episode of the Quickie Readings. This will cover the new decade, 2020 and 2021. So starting in 2020, it was the 12th year since Chris's discovery and the start of the second decade. The Sonic movie was released in February, with Chris enjoying it despite his earlier grievance. President P. Mert lost his re-election bid to Joe Biden, whom Chris has endorsed. This is until he voted for Lisa Simpson. The coronavirus pandemic, which began in the last few days of 2019, worsened, signifying on a global scale, resulting in the cancellation of numerous events among the BabsCon, which Chris had been eagerly awaiting. To cope with this, he began body swapping with Sonichu in April, which continued for the rest of the year. Chris' gradual mental decline continued, digging himself deeper into his delusions of the dimensional merge. He made contact with the Predator gang of Weens and gave several Discord Q&As. I don't think where is it? This part right here. I don't think this part is supposed to be here. I think this is supposed to be in next year's. In January, Chris started the new decade on a quiet note, with no videos uploaded. On Twitter, Chris made a plea for the Endgames to unban him, which obviously wasn't successful. He eventually sent them a piece of mail containing a drawing, presumably an attempt to harass or intimidate them. At the end of the month, Chris was sued for debt yet again, this time two creditors, Portfolio Recovery Associates and Jefferson Capital Systems. In February, Chris turned 38. This month saw the Sonic movie and tried comforting an underage user on Twitter by recounting the time he saw Bob's wee-wee. When he was reprimanded for this, Chris went on a massive screed about how the trolls ruined his life and made him hate sex. Other than that, not a whole lot else happened. So other than Chris body swapping with Sonichu, not really a lot happened. The cough really it really made Chris just stay home and just left him alone with his thoughts. On March 13th, the aforementioned coronavirus pandemic was declared a national emergency, which resulted in the cancellations of numerous social events and other things, including BabsCon, which Chris would go on onto Twitter to complain about. Other than that, the month in general became very slow for Chris and his followers. On April 15th, Chris announced that he had swapped bodies with Sonichu and roleplayed as such through the rest of the month. He also appeared in a live stream hosted by a Ween. Chris continued to believe that he had swapped bodies with Sonichu and as such roleplayed as him on Twitter. Chris also streamed part 2 of the Analysis Anarchy reaction live streams. That was in May. In June, Chris, still in the midst of his body swap, continued to spew out tweets. He watched the premiere of the Dairy Dead Pony Life show and threatened to expose his trolls. He also streamed the third part of the Analysis Anarchy reaction live stream. In July, now in the 4th month of his body swap, Chris urged his fans to attack his enemies by doxing their Twitter handles. He confronted Jacob Sockness for the first time in months and made a sexually aggressive tweet to a young artist. Other than this, Chris shied away from public life as the pandemic continued to unravel. In August, saw several notable leaks, including scrapped interview from 2017, a large number of images uploaded by Chris on Discord, and the full version of Tour of Chris's House number 3. Still in his body swap with Sonichu, Chris also created a videotape will and answered several Q&As. In September, the 2 debt cases from January wrapped up during September, leaving Chris with $3,678.92 more in debt. He also streamed the fourth part of the Analysis Anarchy recording live streams. Barb was featured in 2 videos, one of which is a video message directed to Cole Smithy. Chris also continued to answer Q&As on Discord. In October, a body swap Chris released the cover of Sonichu number 17, met a group of people known as Praetor, finished his Team Fortress 2 analysis reaction series. Did he? I didn't think he finished that. In November, now in the 6 months of Chris' body swap, his grasp on reality continued to deteriorate after claiming to have vote for Lisa Simpson during the 2020 presidential election of the U.S. instead of Joe Biden. However, Chris later welcomed Trump's defeat. Chris also continued to answer more questions from Discord and uploaded a video of himself reading a fanfiction. In December, Chris recorded voice clips for his Sonic World Sonichu mod, which contained content stolen from other modders without credit. This resulted in his submission getting flagged, leading to Chris making a public apology. Other than this, Chris made a cryptic tweet announcing the merge is on, presumably in reaction to BabsCon being yet again delayed, this time to 2022. My cat is scratching my door. You want in? Nah. In 2021 is the 13th year since Chris's discovery. It marked the 30th anniversary of the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise and 14 years since the discovery of Chris and the... Okay, you're coming in. Come on. They're happy. Don't drink my juice. It's the 13th year since Chris's discovery, marking its 30th anniversary of Sonic the Hedgehog franchise, and 14 years since the discovery of Chris and his world of Sonichu. Barbara turned 80 years old on the 1st of October, and she managed to live that long. This September 6th will mark the decade since the passing of Bob Chandler. January 2021, Chris stayed quiet during the first month of this year, with his activity largely limited to tweeting about the dimensional merge. Joe Biden, the 46th president of the United States, took office on the 20th of January, succeeding Donald Trump. Chris will turn 39 years old on February 24th. I don't think a lot's gonna pick up because Chris is getting old. He doesn't have the energy to be my cat's chewing on my melodica air valve. So with Chris's aging, he doesn't really have the energy to be making videos or doing all the chaotic stuff he did when he was like in his 20s and 30s. And since all the COVID happened, he can't really get out either. And I feel like right now, what everyone should do is just don't interact with, or like don't like interact with Chris. Don't let him be alone. But be friendly with him and just like observe. Just observe his life from now on, and don't try to prod your way into the to be documented down in the quickie. Because the thing everyone should really realize is that Chris doesn't know how to cope with a lot of things, and his body swap is an example. I still think that Chris is still Sonichu right now, but I don't know what else to say. If you want to go more in depth, because I will start reading like other articles, like the Pickle Man, Clyde Cash, all the different interviews or whatever. But if you want to get like a real in-depth, like documentary style, Geno Samuel has a good series. It's called the Comprehensive History of Chris Chan. And then there's also Gibi and Dylan Thomas. Those were the first people that I started watching when I discovered Chris back like 3 years ago or 4 years ago. Yeah, 4 years ago. But I'm gonna try to keep these videos a little shorter because I do not have the storage to be recording and editing a hour-long video like the last one. That's why I didn't have an outro or any music in it. So, anyways, look out for I know I said this last time, but I think I have the correct date. On February 3rd is when I should have a figure unboxing, and then also on the 8th. I'm not sure if that'll come out soon or not, but look out for the 8th. And other than that, I will see you guys next time.
So need a cute girl my age. I never wanna hear you say I have a boyfriend. Tell me why I still stuck as a virgin. Tell me why I need a cute girl my age. Tell me why I never wanna hear you say I have a boyfriend. I have a boyfriend. Never say it now.